Well, good afternoon, folks. Here we are on a Wednesday again at another cafe called Nami. We don't know what it means. It's just obviously it's a name. It doesn't seem to mean anything in Thai, but it looked like a nice place to come and visit from the pictures. Old style Thai house.
Thai and Farang food and
Have Thai food and Farang food
Japan food.
and Japan food. So it's a mixture. Fusion. Place looks pretty nice. It's only it's up here in Salia, near Bolt's house actually. Seems like a rather pleasant place to have lunch, and probably have a chat about a couple of things I was thinking about today. Well, not actually today, actually the last few days. Anyway, moving right along. Seems like a nice enough setting. A few people here for lunch. It is lunchtime after all. Anyway, looks like she wants to go outside and eat. I don't know. We've had a bit of water recently. The rice fields look a bit flooded. And of course we've had a bit of rain or water waiting to drain here in Bangkok as well.
Where you sit? You want to sit here or you
I
sit
don't
here?
know, darling, what do you want?
Only two people.
Two people here, it's
Hot
okay.
that is not hot.
Hot beer. Have one here. Just one spot here.
Have a lot of people, nice.
I can hear elevator music in the background. Hopefully we won't have any problems with that. Anyway, a lot of conversation going on behind us. So darling, why you choose this one?
You can sit this one or not, you can sit.
Yeah, it's a place to play. I can see why she's chosen it. She wants to do a photo shoot. You want to take photos, darling, yes? You come to these places, she always wants to take photos. We got water in the background, but hopefully the microphone's marking me up and not the water in the background. But yeah, so a couple of things I was thinking about. I might have mentioned that in the last live stream, I've recently put in a Plex server. Here's me sort of toying up whether I should get spend 90 baht on a what do you call Bluetooth loudspeaker for my phone when I'm out and about with the boys, so we can plug into Discord. But yet, someone actually store my music and movies that I've collected over the years. Wow, yeah. I spent 34,000 baht and got that up and running in the last few days. What's this? Well, we're playing Battleship now, are we? Okay. I want to move my Battleship here. No, you don't know Battleship. You don't know that game.
What you want, nah?
Pork steak, หมูสเต็ก
สเต็กหมู
steak หมู and tempura gung
ปังกระเทียมหนึ่งแล้วก็
and tempura gung.
เวท
I don't know. I see on the back.
กุ้งเหรอ กุ้งอะไรแป๊บนึงนะ
Yeah, so I found myself setting up my Plex server and finding all my old music, which is a lot of
ไก่ทอดเกลือ
so just watching what's going on. Hold on.
What you want something?
Yes, what you have gung? No?
No have.
Okay, so I have chicken. Okay.
What you want something?
Latte yen. Cup.
Latte เย็น
Anyway, as I was just saying, so I found all my old music on one of my, actually across a few of my drives, so I subbed that all on the Plex server and started setting the libraries up and started correcting a few of the, what they call the MP3 tags and lots of stuff. And I found myself, last night for about 4 hours, I just started playing music from the 80s. And I just, all this memory started flooding back about, life in the 80s. And sort of doing some sort of memory recall processing comparing to the crap we've got today in society. Maybe the fact is we just don't listen to enough of the old music these days, because music today, I honestly can't even think of a band that is common played anywhere. Of course, one of the reasons is, of course, we got Thai music and, left, right and centre. anytime you're playing in sort of public air. You come to these cafes, you've got elevator music, and very rarely do we find ourselves actually sort of stopping to actually listen to music. With the bars all closed and everything else, there's just no music's being played anywhere, and I think that's really sort of having a psychological effect on a lot of things in today's society. I think we all need to stop, take a time out, and grab some of that old music and just blare it out, play it, repeatedly for, sit out and veg out for 6 or 8 hours and listen to some of your old, favourite music, bring back some of those good feelings. Well, that's what I've been thinking about anyway. It's actually quite amazing, the fact that one of the things I'd also recall is the fact that I was quite into the new romantic style in the early 80s, like Heaven 17, Human League, Duran Duran, I'm trying to think of all the bands I was playing last night. You get the idea, and all that sort of new romantic sort of style rock, Ultravox, and doing that sort of memory memory tunnel process. I used to love that shit. It was really good music. Yet in Australia, it was frowned upon. Again, I suppose another example of the fact that with the society is going one way, and I was tending to already drift off in a different direction to where your mates were going. They're into sort of fast cars and rally driving and everything else, which I didn't mind doing. But I couldn't see a life around it. It's something you do because it's there. But these guys were just so into it, and unless of course you're playing 70s rock, they didn't want to know. They were sort of so tunnel visioned into a sort of particular paradigm, never ready to explore. Yet here's me and a few other friends of mine. Added a few that didn't mind that sort of music, and we found ourselves skiing and doing all sorts of other things that was outside the norm, and really enjoying our lives back in those days. But anyway, that's just a bit of a mind process that was going on last night, and it's something I think we really miss. But it also had me thinking about relationships, and this is, of course, we've sort of thought this is my second time around in a long-term relationship. My first one lasted for 20 years, but again, even through that period of the 80s, I didn't meet her until the end of the 80s. And again, that process there, I think, life was sort of too much typecast into raising a family and doing all the right stuff. And very rarely did we really sit down and listen to music just for the sake of listening to music. Whereas, in the early 80s, that's all we did, So go into a mate's place. A friend of mine, Neil, had this lovely, Marantz system. I think it was a Marantz. I can't remember exactly the brand. With electrostatic speakers and a rather large room, and it was all set up for audio. Oh my God, we just sit down there and veg out for hours on end, and really enjoy the ambience of just listening to some, Tangerine Dream and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, enough of my funny little ramblings. We've got dinner coming, or lunch coming shortly, so we'll pick it up there. What about you, darling? Do you like listening to music?
Yep.
Hold on, I'll give you a microphone. You can hold the microphone. No, just hold. It's okay. So what sort of music do you like?
Muse. Okay, ขอบคุณค่ะ
Short soda for you and latte and for me. I haven't had my coffee this morning.
Pardon?
So what sort of music do you like?
Music English นะ have a lot I like I forget name I forget.
I know when I first met you, you like Nah, love you right now.
I want you make love nah.
Want to make love right now. What band was this by?
I don't know.
I've got it at
Yeah.
home. I got that band too. I just can't remember the name of the band.
Yeah.
That was sort of music of the 2000s that was playing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But what sort of music you like? Music I put Phil Collins on today. You like Phil Collins?
I like too much music, but I don't know name.
You don't know the
Okay.
name? You have
Yeah.
to go through my Plex library and try a few mood bands and see what you like.
Yes, I think.
I know you like you like is it an Australian band? What was it? Savage Garden. You like that one?
Yes, I think so.
Because I played that in the car a few times.
Yep.
Yep. But what else do you like?
Hmm?
What else do you like?
I don't know
You
name.
don't know. we'll have to explore that one someday, won't we? Of course, that's another interesting mind shift. The music I listened to in the early 80s, she hadn't even been conceived at that point in time. You know, like to actually think of the band Ultravox, I think they stopped playing before she was born. You know, and again, you know, we get this is the paradigm of having that 23 years difference in age. She does like a bit of the music we played in those days, but it's not something that she grew up with, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I got coffee here, so I'm going to try that. I didn't have coffee this morning because I thought, well, you know, we're going out for lunch today and we're too busy doing other things. We got the blow-up mattress came in today. Yes. She's no idea what I'm talking about half the time, I'm sure. No idea. And while I'm thinking about it, I should do a plug. Don't forget the fact that you can connect to us on the what they call the YouTube community through the join function as a member. You can also connect to us there with the at Patreon. We've got those two systems running just for those special people that want to give back to the channel that we've been running for 5 years. And she's playing something on the, whoa, what are you doing now? You don't know yet. Always competing with the mobile phone. Put the phone away. Put the phone away. And don't forget, we've got our Discord channel. And for those special Discord members, I'll give you access to my Plex server. Yeah, we'll go and walk around shortly. So, you know, now that I've got the Plex server up and running, you can have a look at the movie collection that I run. But you have to contact me through the Discord. Give me your details so I can get you set up. It's a way of sharing and caring for people. We do that sort of stuff here on this channel. You know what I mean? Tira, you ordered the same as me. Moose steak and moose steak too.
หมูสเต๊ก
Yeah, you order same me. You don't want to steal my one. You don't want to steal me. And as usual, the chicken entree comes in last. But you've got to get used to that here in Thailand. I do think as a society we seem to have lost touch with a lot of things that we've grown up with and things that made us happy in our younger lives. We're so wrapped up in the now and all the things that go wrong with society. I think it's time to take time out and find those things again. Find those things that sparked enthusiasm and participation in everything you did. Things that sparked creativity, sparked a zest for wanting to get out and do something in real life. You know, we make a habit here every Wednesday with our little lunch dates. Again, that's something that I've insisted upon. If we didn't do that, we'd fall into the same sort of things, same sort of problems we did with our first relationship, just taking everything for granted. By forcing ourselves to get out every Wednesday to specifically have a lunch date, it gets Chanya looking for something to go and check out, somewhere to go and take some photos, something where to participate in our life in general. And I think those are the sort of things that we've got to make ourselves do these days. For what it's worth, I think it's worth the effort. So I know, yeah, it's a good photo, yeah.
โฟโต้มีเดมอน
I took your photo in the morning, yeah. I think as a society we've got to think about stop living vicariously through other people's expectations of what you should want and what you should believe. Find the girl that you love and just go out of your way to make her happy,
always happy
always happy, right? In Thailand it's easy because they all love food. Thai people just love food, easy to find, easy to make Thai girls happy. Just make food, just find food, yeah. Find food and buy dress. Sorry, I didn't get it mic'd up today. I should have done that, shouldn't I? Well, that lot was quite yummy, darling. Jep Tang. Jep Tang. Where'd she go?
The she come.
She come now. Well, they came to hard oil jet sip jet, which was pretty good. Quite yummy food. Yeah, we might as well take a bit of a wander around, take some photos. Because she likes to take photos. Put the phone down, darling. Why do you want to play with the phone? You playing with the phone again?
No,
Put the
no,
phone
I
away.
want to play TikTok.
Play TikTok? No, don't play TikTok.
You photo me.
Photo you everywhere.
Yeah. Now you start photo me.
Sure.
Your camera, your phone, see.
Oh, okay. What about just over here, darling? You want to sit over here? No, too dark.
Video here.
Oh, you want to video?
You sit here. You sit here.
Huh?
You sit here and you video me here and I walk here.
You sure?
Yes, yeah.
I take a photo 1 minute. So I thought this was just a little pond, but it's actually a clong. Just noticed the flowing river. They've just obviously put a fountain in the middle of the standard clong. But yeah, this is what we got. A lot of water at the moment. And Bangkok, as I said, still having flooding. This is definitely nicely kept
Come
gardens,
here.
that's for certain.
Video me ni location here. You
Oh,
stand
you want
here.
another video for TikTok?
Okay.
Wait. So we have been putting up these little photo shoot things that we do for the TikTok for her TikTok, but nobody's really given any sort of feedback on that one. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I don't know. So let me know in the comments below. What? Where you put the microphone? There. Okay. Yeah, let's leave the microphone on. Yeah. Everybody want to see the microphone, darling.
Sick.
Everybody. Oh, sorry. Microphone. What?
Only microphone.
Oh, the
okay?
microphone. Yeah, so next Wednesday we'll be in a different situation. We won't be going out to lunch. I think we've got Rob coming over. Well, that's a definite. We've offered Bolt and Joy to come over for a barbecue in the evening. Also, we've offered that to Psycho or Cody and his girlfriend. And maybe even, well, the offer's been there, just haven't got a confirmation from Jerry and his girl. So we've got a bit of a house full. I think, low numbers. We'd have a bigger party if it wasn't for the whole, pandemic crap. But yeah, and of course, we live out so far west. Got to make sure we've got some sort of place for them to crash out of the night as well. So Rob and B will be sleeping in the spare room. I've just ordered a blow-up mattress that will go into Chanya's makeup room, and of course we've got we've got the big couch downstairs for anybody who wants to couch surf. Yeah, okay, I got to put the mask on. Just hold on a second. Bolt and Joy live pretty close to us up in Salia, so I would expect that they'll be sort of driving home, towards the end of the evening, so it's all good. But yeah, so another nice little lunch date we've had here. Nice and relaxing, and quite a nice little place. Nami. Very well done. Okay. Cup and cup. Okay, we go now? You look beautiful, darling. Come.
Yes, I know myself.
Okay, now sign off. What'd you say? What'd you say, everybody?
Okay. See you ไว้เจอกันวันหลังนะคะ ขอบคุณทุกคน
Again?
See you later.
See
See
you
you
later.
next time.
Pop
And
your
thank
mind.
you very much for support and subscribe, like and share me and Warren. Thank you very much.
Pop your
I hope
mind.
for everybody enjoy my video.
Pop-
Okay.
pop your mind.
Love you guys.
Well, there you have it, guys. Just think about things that you like to do. Stop trying to get wrapped up in so much of the things you can't control. Find the things that you do like. Find the things that do make you happy, and pursue those avenues for a better and greater life. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye now.
I want you to live